I'm back with another video about my experience in South Africa. This one is going to be about elephants. Good morning. It's about 6:30 here in South Africa. About to start the last, well, not the last game drive, another game drive. It's going to be hard to top the last few days because they've just been incredible. We'll see what happens. So this day starts bright and early. It's hard to sleep late around here because these Vera monkeys are all jumping all over the roof, and so they're going to wake you up. And then there's this African bee eater right outside the door in the tree, and he is testing out his lungs. They work. So we're all loaded up and we strike out and we see the usual suspects. There's a giraffe. We come across the river, and I'm a little nervous about this because I look over and I see some things in the water that we're not supposed to be in the water with, or at least that I'm not comfortable being in the water with. But we move on. We don't get stuck and we move on. And when we do, we run into this guy. You may have heard me say in an earlier video, when an elephant blocks the road, you stop and you wait. While we're waiting, we notice that there are a lot of elephants out here. Didn't see them all at first, but now they're coming out of everywhere, and they're all seem to be looking at us. Big ones, small ones, old ones, young ones, males, females. So we see more and more elephants just lumbering down the road. And so we realize we're going to be here for a little while. Good time to pull out the camera. One after another, they file down. There's probably somewhere between 20 or 30 in this herd. The calves are still with their mothers. Something of note, when you see a herd of elephants, they're more than likely females. Females remain with the herd throughout their lives. Mothers, daughters, sisters, aunts, they will stay together, led by one matriarch, usually the oldest elephant in the herd, and they stay together for life. You may see some males in the herd. They are young. Elephants live for somewhere between 60 to 70 years. The females will stay with the herd throughout that time. Once the males in the herd reach maturity, somewhere between 15 and 20, they have to go. They go out and live lives on their own. Most male elephants tend to live a solitary life. They come around during mating season. As I said, doesn't matter what the species is, when it comes to females, he's going to show up. Before you start talking badly about males, remember this. Elephants have a 22-month gestation period. Now, dude, can you imagine the abuse that you will endure if your wife is pregnant for almost 2 years? Nope. Who's signing up for that? You might end up dead. Little PSA for young men who have reached a certain age. Well, I'll just say when you've reached adulthood, it might be time for you to move. You'll notice in nature, dudes do not live with their mothers once they become adults. Just saying. Please like, subscribe, and share this channel. Another little factoid. You can tell male and female elephants apart by obviously there is the different anatomy. However, you may not always be able to see that. What you may be able to see are the shapes of their heads. The male's forehead is rounded. The female's forehead is almost at a right angle. You can also tell African elephants from Asian elephants because African elephants have much larger ears. Ears are huge. And something you might want to remember is that when an elephant is flapping its ears, that means he or she may be a bit irritated and you need to go mind your business. If you are out driving on your own and you see these big brown football shaped things on the road, that's not a football. And one, you do not want to pick it up. And two, you don't want to drive over it.
Elephant's digestive system is not very good. And so pretty much everything that it eats just really just kind of passes through it. And he eats this. These thorns will puncture your tires. This is not the kind of place you want to be out trying to change a tire. Nope, not a good idea. So this has been another fun-filled day. Got a chance to see another one of the big five. Got a chance to come back, relax a minute before we went to dinner. But before I go, just look at them. Thank you for watching. We'll be posting another video soon. Stay tuned.